Hey, what's up guys, Weekly Light here, and today I have what I believe to be the most annoying mission that I've ever done in my entire life. It's called The Master, and it is part 2 of the City Town Village quest. Now, this mission is not difficult at all. However, it does feature the most annoying character to ever exist. Like flat out. I believe his name is James, and this might just be because I did the Henry Hardboiled quest line, where you had to protect this Cyclops, or not Cyclops, Hair Troll, and he was an absolute unit. He was like MVP, he was just unkillable. Well, you have to defend someone in this mission, and he is the opposite of that. He is like made of paper, he likes to run and get himself trapped in corners, and if you're not paying attention, you're too busy slaying random stuff, he goes to the corner where you don't look at him, and then he dies. And it's like, oh, you failed. You killed all the enemies except for one, but he died, and we came here for this weakling, and yeah, so it do be like this. So this is about my 4th attempt, and I am fed up. So I just send in the cavalry, I send in the crowd control, I send in a troll mom, a gorgon, and 2 kobolds. This is the absolute, I believe to be the best way just to control the entire room. So anyway, we come here for James, and he's just chilling on the couch, and his roommate is the Master. He calls himself the Master because he just has the bigger bedroom, the master bedroom, the master bath. That's a pretty good joke. I laughed at it the first time, maybe not the next 3 times though. Then his mother's on the phone, calls him Jimmy. Anyway, so James is just a sad person who likes to get himself trapped in the corners. And so these guys just pop out of the rubbish all around the room. Yeah, that's where I like to hide my friends too, in random trash piles. Anyway, so they want you to clean out all the trash. I cleaned out the trash the first time. It just makes him stand up and get off his chair earlier. So screw it, ignore the trash, there's no point. Once you destroy all the trash, his landlord comes to save the day, but gets killed by a giant drop of bear sweat or whatever, bear tears or bear blood. So just ignore it. What I did was I was just like, you know what? I'll just control the room. If I can get enough like minions to spawn that I can prevent James from running and getting himself killed, then that's how I'll do it. So what I do is this is my plan. I just set up this giant wall here. Just a giant unkillable wall of death. And so there's a mushroom and there's a cyclops, but they can't do anything. They can't break my defensive line right here. So I'm looking around for a good move, but I soon realized that just holding the line is the proper way to do this. Look at that, bam. My hope was that if I destroyed no trash, then James would never stand up, and James therefore could never die. The closest I came to beating this was on my first attempt. I took out the Master. I killed the Master. And there was I think it was just the Wraith left, and the Wraith just sniped James, and James died like the little baby he is. And if it was Detective Hardboiled would have just cleaned out this entire room by himself. He is absolute unit. But enough about Hardboiled. Just basically just killing everything. This is just kill. Let's see. It is 4 kobolds, 1 mushroom, 1 wraith, and a cyclops. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's a 6v6. It's a fair fight. And then you get James. So you get the upper hand. But he's actually such a liability because it turns us from a slay mission into a protect mission. And I believe protect missions are the worst when the person just likes to run around and not stay with you. Like usually they play with caution, but James just likes to run off. Oh my god. And that cupcake's amazing. I forgot what it's called, but it's definitely the best character here. So I've gotten 1 snake, and I've gotten a fair amount of little troll minions. The troll minions have been dying, but that's the whole point of them. They just soak up damage that would actually have gone to my kobolds instead. As long as my kobolds are alive, that's all that matters, because everything else is pretty much replaceable. And the other 2 things are way too tanky to be taken out in a timely manner. So it looks like somehow some of the trash got cleaned up in the middle of the room, so now the master's coming out. I really didn't want to clean up the trash; it just happened by itself. So here's the master and his cupcake. So just kill them all. Don't let James stand up. Because once James stands up, you have to protect him, and protecting him's a pain. So just kill everything. I'm using what's it called? Jerkimedes' staff weapon. It's the only weapon I believe in the game that has a confused stat. I'm not sure about that, don't quote me. It's the only one I have that has confusion, and I like it because it's good for crowd control. It's like I turned my Gorgon into an Octoclops, and everyone knows how much I hate Octoclopses because they're just the most annoying thing ever. Well, now I can confuse everything, and I become the most annoying thing ever. So look at that. Somehow I cleaned up some mess. I didn't mean to, but it happened, so now James is back up. Whoop-de-effing-do. I mean, look at this guy. Immediately, he gets stabbed. Bam, he took 5 damage already. Oh, he smacked back for 3. But the kobold got healed for 11, so he did absolutely nothing. So, look at him. Now he's running to another corner. Look at him. He's just gonna get himself trapped. And, I don't know why. Something's wrong with his AI or something, or his pathing, but he just likes to get trapped in corners, and there's nothing you can do once he gets surrounded. Like, look at that. Look at him. I'm trying to send my troops to go protect him, but he's already getting just completely stabbed. So the cavalry's coming in. Cavalry's rushing to his aid. Look, I'm just sending everyone towards him. So he finally stands still, but it looks like not still enough, because now he's just chilling there, chilling and killing, about to die. Took another crispy 4 damage, I think. Maybe 5. No, 3. Okay. Luckily, I took out the mushroom earlier, but the wraith is still a problem, and the cyclops is still a problem. But usually, if you bum rush 2 trash piles, I think as soon as you pop the second pile, James stands up, and James can die anytime between that second pile and you clearing out the room. So I don't know. There's something about him. Like, he's just like, he might just be the worst. Just the worst. So luckily I gained the advantage early by not having him stand up until as late as possible. But look, you see he's running towards the enemies. Look, he's heading up north towards that wraith, and it's like, what are you doing, James? Why would you do this? Look, he's running away from, like, I control the middle of the room, but he's like, nah, let me head north where the enemy controls the area. Let me just get slapped around by kobold and a wraith. Like, look at that. He got a dodge. Wow, amazing. So look, he's running even further north. I think he's attracted to the trash piles, and he prioritizes cleaning up his room over surviving. So he always ends up getting, like, the first time I did this, he got isolated up top by those trash piles and died. The second time he got isolated on the left side of the room and died. If you're not paying attention and you're being all reckless like me, because I was like so fed up that I failed the mission the first time, I'm like, fine, I'll just speedrun it and kill everything. But then I totally forgot to protect him again, and then I failed to protect him again. So now I'm really focusing on protecting him. And I'm not. He might just be the absolute worst. The worst character I've ever seen. So I get a double kill. No thanks to James. Just running up top. And, yep. Lots of helmets, just like the Helmeter. What a throwback. Yeah. So, it turns out Horatio actually uses, like, a bag of flowers or something. I forgot, I couldn't read it, as a pillow. That's why his neck is so strong. Anyway, so just this Wraith and this Cyclops left, so I can deal with them. And then once everyone's dead, you complete the mission. This isn't one where you take out the Master and you win. No, you gotta take out the Master and all his friends. So you could have James be safe and kill the Master, and James won't retreat. No, James will stay until till every last one of them is dead. So there you go. Everyone's dead. The trash has been cleaned up. Yep. Oh yeah, never knew how to in him. Look at this jerk. So now he's worried about paying rent. But luckily there was a kobold in the toilet who will now help him pay for utilities. So yay, we have completed the master mission. Yay, quest complete. So overall, not a hard quest, just really dumb, and I don't know how I failed it so many times. It's not hard at all. Like, I mean, really, it's a 6v6, and then later on they get +2, so it's not even that much of a disadvantage. It's just you fail the mission when the stupid guy dies while he's running for trash, instead of saying just save his own life. So City Town Village is here, and we head on back, all the way back to the castle from whence we came. Yep, 2 more parts. The next part is probably, I'd say the next part's the funnest part. Yeah, definitely the next part's the funnest part. The final part's a little tedious, but it's interesting. More interesting than this mission. I've read through this dialogue like 4 times. It's the most obnoxious thing ever. Well, thank you for watching. 2, 3 more videos, depends. Stay tuned for them.